Ten battle down the stretch for the right at a run in March. It's Northwestern and Michigan State women's basketball coming up on Big Ten Plus. Northwestern on a 7-game losing streak, but who better to get you out of the slump than the Big Ten Player of the Year candidate, Grace Sullivan. She's been masterful filling it up with nearly 22 points a night. She has 4 30-plus point games this season, and when she gets rolling, this Wildcats team goes from dangerous to downright explosive, and she's hunting for another signature night. But the Spartans counter with a Grace of their own. Senior Grace Van Sluten has been the model of consistency, leading Michigan State at 15 points per game, and how's this for a stat? Only failing to reach double figures in 3 of 26 contests this season. Night in and night out, she delivers. The senior for the Spartans, the senior for the Wildcats. Buckle up with these two stars and two hungry teams. It sets up for a phenomenal Wednesday night matchup coming your way. And hello everyone, welcome down to the court. I'm Jacob Maurer, joined alongside Joe Dez as we get ready for this matchup between the Michigan State Spartans and the Northwestern Wildcats. And Joe, both these teams struggling as of late, sets up a big game here tonight.
Yeah, for Michigan State, you can look at their record, especially their home record this year. The last 2 years, they were 13-2 at home. This year, they're 10-3. Already the worst home record of the Ron Kralik era. But you have to look at their performance against unranked teams like Northwestern today. They've only lost to one, and that was Wisconsin. Funny enough, Northwestern beat Wisconsin, so never say never. Anything could happen here.
Yeah, this Big Ten race has been going up and down all season long. You give that as one example. So we take a look at the Big Ten standings. Michigan State sitting comfortably, but for Northwestern, it's a different story, but their season is not over yet.
Yeah, for Michigan State, they're tied for 7th right now. They have a very big chance still to move up in these rankings, so it's not something where they're content sitting where they are. They're tied with 3 other teams, could be 4 depending on how tomorrow afternoon goes for USC, but still, Michigan State wants to win this. For Northwestern on the other side, they're right outside the bubble. Top 15 teams make it to the Big Ten tournament. They're right at 16, but they only need 1 win to get back in contention and have a chance to have some extra games going into playoffs.
Well, it's a big game here tonight, and no ordinary game. With more on this, we'll send it down to the third member of our team, Charlotte Terbrack. Sets up this big matchup here on this Wednesday night. Big Ten hoops, Van Sluten will win the tip, and the Spartans will start it out. She'll click it out, Blair, the star riser for Michigan State, back out Brown, a 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Lau and the Wildcats. Watch out how she can really turn this offense going, but it's harder driving to the cup, nobody there, and lays it up and in.
Was able to get it done. Nice decision making.
Van Sluten now, free throw line extended, will drive, she'll go, layup, oh yes! Count the basket, and 1.
Van Sluten has a
ball over to Brown. We'll give it to the hot hand, Van Sluten, kick it out, Zamboliak for 3, yes sir! Nothing but nylon and a good start to her first career start for Michigan State. You talked Walton, dangerous, as you talked about, Joe, from beyond the arc, has the basketball, gives it to Thomas. That one, another steal. This time it's Blair on the fast break. The Spartan Express up to a 5-point lead early.
And Blair's just one of those players.
Van Sluten. Brown, quick double team comes. She'll feed it to Sotelo, gets it back. Now inside for Blair. Nice little move and a finish. Quickly, Michigan State up to the 9-2 lead. And Joe, it's what we mentioned earlier, Northwestern has been plagued with some bad starts in Big Ten play.
Now they just have to try getting some offensive output.
Thomas downstairs trying to get Sullivan involved. Fadeaway is in and out. These Breslin rims aren't friendly, but Thomas is there to clean it up. This is of being too open as Lau will drive. She can shoot, she'll fire and hit. Have to watch out for her. This season shooting it 32% from beyond the long line, but she'll let it fire from wherever.
Mentioned earlier, especially with Theron Halleck being out, only 1 more game if she played, if she would have had to burn this year. Now she still has a chance to maybe get 1 more in eligibility.
That one pickpocketed. Here comes Van Sluten. Drive to the lane, right-handed finish is good. On Shoemate. trying to work inside. Double team comes, kicks it out for Lau. 2 on the shot clock, behind the back. Brer got it. Unbelievable highlight. Wanted the foul as well, but we'll take the 2. Blair now, nasty crossover. She says, take a dose of that. Counterattack for Michigan State.
Having a skills competition out there. Both
the right wing go on top for Walton. Has Blair on her with 8 on the shot clock. Will just heave it from downtown and connects.
Talked about the danger of Walton beyond the arc. One of the best shooters, if not the best shooter on this team.
39% from deep this season. Shoemate the response. Off the heel, no. Van Sluten, though, fights for the rebound. Kick out, reload, Shoemate, no. Left it too long. One of the best three-point shooters on this Michigan State team goes 0 for 2 on that trip.
David versus Goliath situation. They're going against each other constantly tonight.
Here's Thomas drives, has it denied by the underneath of the basket. Blair now, Dykstra 3. Bank is open. How about it? 9-point lead for the Spartans. Oliak with the basketball. Back on for Brown. She can shoot from distance. Instead gives it to Dykstra. Back for Brown. Her shot is good. Third three-point field goal of the game for the Spartans. 18 Michigan State has made 3 of their last 3, including this one from Brown. Hot start for the Spartans. Northwestern needs some time to talk it over on Big Ten Plus. Symbolic now with the rebound. Another offensive rebound for the Spartans. Here's Dykstra, a triple. Cha-ching! From downtown. Her second of the game, and she's a perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Talked about
for Brown, she'll drive. Now on top of 12 on the shot clock. Spin cycle inside for Van Sluten. Finds a window. Somehow it goes. And just fancy footwork underneath. Missed that one short. Shoemate a triple. Got it. Only a matter of time before Shoemate knocks it down. And Michigan State, don't look now, has a 19-point lead. Game. Blair, though, dumped down. Van Sluten, little parachute pass, finds its home and into the basket for 2.
It's not going to show up on the stat sheet.
We'll send a press, and Northwestern is known for their better basketball being in the second half. Michigan State trying to take advantage, though, here in the first. And Kennedy Blair, a beautiful step through and a finish. 4 to go until halftime. Northwestern needing a bucket. They'll try it with Lopez and buries it.
Lopez is stepping up every way possible. This is
on the arc. So far in this game, Kimball, though, trying to keep that mark for Michigan State, and does. Another assist for Blair. 8 ever since her freshman year. Now senior night, she has the ball again. Back for Blair, down low, Van Sluten going to work, reverse layup is good. Cannot stop number 14 in white, up to 14 points already. She'll take a well-deserved rest on the bench. Now high pass, Shoemate. Apologizes for not being 7 foot tall on that one.
Only so much you can ask.
Blair smiling about it too. A struggle getting it around the perimeter. Another steal for Blair. Step through off the window, no. Another rebound though. Sotelo gets her first points of the basketball game and 1.
Sotelo has
Shoemate now, back for Kimball. Thought about the 3, instead will drive. Left hand layup is off the mark, no. Fight for the rebound though. Sotelo getting down and dirty on the floor. Timeout Michigan State. And Inez Sotelo with a great hustle play saves a possession for the Spartans. She is gone. No question here tonight. Wildcats with only 26 points as the first half winds down. Brown now, impressive move behind the back. Oh yes, another and 1 for Michigan State. Possessions, but can't do so. Now on the fast break, here's Harder. Left-handed layup is good. Had Shoemate breathing down her neck. Still was able to get the finish. Up to 7 on the night for Northwestern's leading scorer. Quick cut, nice pass. Blair finishes and one. We've seen most of the feeds here tonight go from Blair to Van Sluten. That time it goes in reverse. Here comes Blair on the fast break, finds Brown, thought about the three, instead will drive, and off the rim, no good. Lau now on the fast break. They're exchanging it. Beautiful pass for Sullivan, and another assist for Lau. And more here in the second half. Sotelo down low for Blair. She'll kick it out. Brown a three. Connects. Another three from the wing from Jalen Brown. Her second of the night. And the free throws 0 for 2 for Walton. She's an excellent free throw shooter, but missed them both. Now here's Blair. Kick out Brown. The assist, top 10. Will have to wait. Left it short. Here's Harder now. Leaves it for Walton. Still a scoring drought going on for the Wildcats. Creeping up to 3 minutes now. Harder trying to silence that and does. Corner three is good. Up to 50% from beyond the long line for the Wildcats here tonight. Brown has it, she'll drive baseline. Blair, beautiful pass and finish.
Score.
Still developing as a prospect for Michigan State, but so much good raw talent. Someone who has a lot of talent on the other end is Sullivan. She'll connect.
Hers maybe not as raw.
Certainly. Terry in a three. Got it! Off the bench, a spark for Michigan State. Up by 32. This has been their largest lead of the game. Lopez trying to cut into it. Feeds to Harder for three. Left it short, but an offensive rebound chance. Here's Thomas. Off the window and in. She's been unlucky here tonight, Joe, but that time just too powerful. And spin kick. Symbolic thought about it. Back on top for Van Sluten. 12 on the shot clock. Dykstra will drive. Kick out Shoemate. One more pass. Terry in for three. Got it! Excellent ball movement from Michigan State. And another three-point knockdown.
It's a genuine on 3 of 4 shooting.
Shoemate now top of the key. Down for Van Sluten. She'll drive and has it poked away. Great job by Walton getting inside. Now fast break for Northwestern. Harder, tough finish underneath the basket and somehow got it to go.
Could see her.
This Michigan State lead. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter up next between the Spartans and Wildcats on Big Ten Plus. Welcome back here for the fourth quarter of action between Michigan State and Northwestern. And just a reminder, this game is being produced by students at Michigan State University as part of the Big Ten Network Student U program, an on-campus experience that is unique to the Big Ten. Student U is part of an educational mission to teach the next generation of sports production professionals. For more information, visit BigTenNetwork.com/StudentU. And you saw us in the open, and we're back here, courtside, getting ready to start the fourth here, and always Student U a blessing. Take a look at our control room, rocking and rolling. Shout out Maddie McCarter. Love the school spirit. Student U always a great program here on the campus of Michigan State, giving us great opportunities like this. As we begin the start of the fourth, hold on to this lead. Blair, though, on assist watch. She'll navigate, finish herself with the right hand. That scoop's pretty.
She doesn't want the assist. She wants the points at this.
Brown will now drive around. Zamboliak with the basketball. Down low, Van Sluten. Great pass and finish. Somehow weaved that through traffic. Avoided any casualties and got the bucket to go.
It was really
quite the offensive quarter if they want to come back. All starts on this possession. Dump down for Thomas. Reverse layup. Pinballing in. Lau will drive. Back for Sullivan. Another jumper is good. Such a pretty shot from over the head and down.
She's just entered that state where it seems like she's so comfortable with her shot.
Brown will drive again. Finish. And one. Back-to-back buckets for Jalen Brown, and a chance at one more. In and out, no good. Sullivan the rebound, but had it rejected by Sotelo. On the floor, Michigan State comes up with it. Zamboliak with the basketball, weaving inside. Great pass, Van Sluten. Oh yes, count the basket and one. Prayer off the mark, no. Can't find anything as Northwestern gets the rebound. Lau quick in transition. Lopez will drive, kick back out. Here's Sullivan going back to work. Fadeaway is textbook. So good when she gets it inside the paint and up to 21 points. Now quick pass, here's Van Sluten. She'll go to work and kick. One more for Shoemate. Bingo! Got another. Michigan State up to 97 points on their feet. Grace Van Sluten kissing the Spartan head and checking out. A wonderful Michigan State career. One more game at the Breslin, but for now, this is where everyone celebrates her magnificent night.
Herself kisses the court.
In queue to go next, Emma Shoemate, another transfer who has made her mark on Michigan State. You can see the emotion from her Spartan teammates. Excellent game from her and a big hug from Coach Freilich. As a Northwestern Wildcat, she gets it in Big Ten play at the Breslin. Brown now looking to drive. The senior kicks. Dykstra a three. Century mark has been reached for Michigan State.
That's exactly what she did right there, just couldn't make it.
She's got 126 to try to do it. She's the only senior on the court. Corner three. Bingo! Cash in the corner. And no better way to end her senior night than a shot from downtown. Everyone is on their feet here at the Breslin. 4-year senior Abby Kimball checking out for the final time on her senior night. Points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds for Kennedy Blair, leading this Spartan team to a dominant performance. Your final score, Michigan State 104, Northwestern 68. Michigan State improving the winning streak against the Wildcats and continue to dominate in Big Ten play, and after losing 4 out of their last 5, needed a dominant performance and got it here tonight, Joe.
And there